that we haven't done before. There's a lot more live programming. People need a lot more in the way of technology. And we're trying to serve different groups of people with the needs that they come to the library for. So what that essentially means is we don't build a big box and try to fit things into it anymore. This library has dedicated programming space for live programs. It has a children's area. It has a dedicated teen area, a quiet reading room, and then a place for more computers than the Smithville branch has had before. All of those things kind of help create a library experience that's different and moves into the future.
I think one of the questions we see and people are talking about in the community is the drive-through. What impact do you think that'll have, positive or negative, as far as what it will do for the library?
Yeah, the drive-through, it's just one more way that the library is trying to adapt to the lives of our patrons. You know, people are very busy. Moms, a lot of times, you know, they've got 2 kids with them, and it's hard to get out of the car, come in. It is,
yeah, it is. It's tough with all the seat belts.
Right, and so, you know, so we're trying to make sure that we lower all the obstacles to library use that we can possibly come up with, and the drive-through window is just one of those.
Great. About how many employees will you have in this facility that are?
Yeah, this facility has. You know, I don't actually know that. I think there will be about 15.
About 15 approximately.
About 15. And of course, that, you know, there won't ever be 15 in the building at one time.
Right.
But
right.
Yeah, roughly 15 employees.
Do you need volunteers? Do people volunteer?
We currently don't have a volunteer program.
Okay.
We just set up our first mid-continent volunteer program ever at our genealogy center.
Ooh.
We've had a wonderful response, and we have several volunteers now, great volunteers at our genealogy center, and we're looking at a program where we can kind of move that over into all of our branch libraries.
Wow. And the square footage here is approximately?
15,000 square feet.
Compared to the one across the street?
Yeah, 7,200 square feet in the old facility, so just a little bit over double the size.
Okay, well folks, I'm going to do is take a little bit and give you a sneak preview. We're going to go around and kind of walk over here and let you kind of take a look at all the action that's happening. This morning they didn't have the shelves up, but these guys are going like wildfire and getting the shelves up. And as you can see, everything looks extremely nice. Carpet is down. There's the entry doorway. And as you come on around, here will be our checkout book center. And behind the checkout book center is going to be where they have their drive-through window. An additional thing we want to point out, which is kind of unique, and I think we said it was the only one, is that we have a lovely skylight. And so it's kind of neat to see how they've put that into their architect design for this building. So they're working very, very diligently here to finish up the project. And I'd ask you one more question if I could.
Okay.
And that is, what happens to the old building?
The library will put the old building up for sale.
Okay.
Once it's, you know, once we're all moved out of it and everything's ready, and we'll be looking for a future tenant. Okay.
Well, folks, there you have it. We're in the Mid-Continent Library, the new one in Smithville, Missouri. And we'll have an opening date late October, and we'll have that out to you. Thanks for joining us, and you can also click on below and get all the pictures of the still pictures of the rooms. So it's a sneak preview early, and you get to see it live here on acrosstown.com.